So this is my first foray into podcasting. My goal with this podcast is to play mini motorways, kind of explain my rationale, some of the things I've learned from watching other players I've really benefited from. I don't presume to be an expert. In fact, I just enjoy having fun and sharing some things that I've tried or found. But sharing my progress as I continue through the different maps. So I have played the game on my phone and iPad through Apple Arcade, but this is through Steam, and so I've got a new profile and I get to start kind of all from scratch, so to speak. I've done Los Angeles and had pretty good turnout on that first run through on the new map. So I'm not a beginner, but I'm also not an expert. In fact, you'll see as I go, this is purely through classic mode at this point, and then we'll do some challenges along the way and unlock the expert mode, and then we'll play on expert mode. So this may be a long running game, and I may not even post it right away. I may see how it goes. So if you're watching this, it means it's going okay. If it's just me watching this, well, I had fun doing it. So let's go ahead and get started. Click play. And so we've played Los Angeles already. We're going to go ahead and jump into Beijing. So we're going to go ahead and play with dark mode on, a little easier on the eyes. Alright, so let's see how we do. I don't do a whole lot of staging. Meaning, just to pause it for a sec here. So what I mean by staging or blocking off is I haven't really mastered yet, so I'm not really gonna start trying to do it just yet. But some I've seen that I've watched, some different players on YouTube will put roads in just to kind of block off spaces and force buildings to spawn at different points where it's maybe more advantageous for them. Now I get why they do it. So maybe I'll start doing it eventually, seeing the advantage on certain maps. But at this point, I'm probably just going to stick with the just trying to play the game, see what comes, see what the designers, if it's random, maybe they have certain spots in mind that they want to see players try and get through. But for this first round through on Classic, I'm just going to take it as it comes. I'm not going to game the system a ton. Alright, let's get playing. So we've got red and pretty simple at the beginning. So when I first started playing, I kind of tried to set up my streets like I thought a city should look, kind of set out and blocks set up and that kind of methodology. And I did okay, top 30-40%. And so I wanted to, let's pause for a second. So we're going to pull a couple out. I wanted to try and up my game because I knew others were doing much better than me. And so I started watching some YouTube videos and some nice YouTubers. I think his screen name is Retroflux. I've watched him. He's pretty interesting, pretty easy to follow. But keeping the runs kind of separated so that these can go unobstructed and these can go unobstructed, and try and follow that methodology for as long as you can until you got to start crossing paths and start using roundabouts and obviously motorways whenever they're available. So let's Here's our first spawn, same color, so we just got 2 houses for each location. And it's nice to follow how many vehicles are sitting in the garage at any given point to see what percentage of cars are being used to support it. So for instance, right now we got 1 out and 3 in, so right now we're running at 25% with 2 houses per location. So pretty good. I generally tend to go roundabouts, traffic lights. I don't use too much myself. I guess maybe I need to find out better ways to use them, but sometimes I put it in and it's made the situation worse. So I obviously don't have that skill down yet. So I'm gonna go with roundabout. Pause for just a second while we figure out what we're gonna do with blue. So I think we're just gonna do a general. There we go. Blue is doing a little bit of a this might be a spot for a traffic light, but at this point in the game, there's really not enough traffic to justify it, and we're probably going to be switching things around. So, all right. Still getting used to the software I'm using for the audio, video, and the layouts, but so I thought I was clicking on pausing the game, and I was pausing my podcast recording. So I'm gonna do this. Let's do that. Okay. So something I've seen is rather than having, like, this is pretty obvious, but instead of where you can cut corners, like, okay, so let's do this. Cut that out. See if it'll, yep, so that will smooth the corners and let them go a little faster around the corners. And this might, so this might be one. So like if you took that out and you tried to do that, then you got such a sharp angle they are slowing down, so it really doesn't save you there. There. All right. I think that'll work good. So send them out. No need for roundabout just yet anywhere. Nothing's crossing paths. So save that for later. We're approaching Sunday. We'll get another spawn and another weekly choice. Let's see. Okay, nothing spawned yet. We got 13. Let's go with 30. Again, traffic lights this early, plus I don't generally use them even late. They're even worse late. For me, anyways. Hearing that, that's my desk being lowered. Alright, let's do that. Everything's keeping up, so it's not really going to add much. They're probably going to sit in the garage for a while. Let's see what we got coming at us next. Let's see, I think we're probably going to get an expansion, a couple of the extra border tiles, and we'll get a little bit more of the board to work with. Kind of cruddy if something popped there and popped there. So, alright, now this is interesting. So everything is running well. There's really no need at this point to incorporate these stragglers here. Now, if they were the only things and I had to run it over, then we'll figure that out. But these guys are supporting it, so we're gonna wait and see if something pops up there. This one's here, so I might as well attach it. through these, I'll probably just kind of highlight when we hit milestones in the game. So, like, we're going to hit 100 pretty soon, so I'll highlight that. But not every 100. Game's starting to heat up. Alright, our first motorway. Don't need it yet, but good to build those up. Those can help us to alright, let's pause this. So, what we're gonna do is do a little bit of finagling here. How are we gonna do that? Guess we could just pop this guy out. Stupid thing, let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, this one should be able to support that. If not, we could pull this one and drag him in there, take him off of that route, go 2 and 2. In fact, why not do that right away? Because it's really not doing much here. And I guess here, because it's kind of a sharper angle, we could have, well, it's still going in the right direction. All right, let's go ahead and get back on. Still sitting good, but maybe we can bring this in there. Oh, no, we got green. So I might pause it each time a new color shows up. If I can just attach roads, I probably won't be pausing it like I have been. So now we're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're going to bring this one back up here because now we've got 3 feeding that. There we go. And let's bring this one in. Hopefully, nope. All right, good. Let's feed that that way. Nope, that one. There. We got 1 green feeding it for now, but they started slow, so we'll be good there. We got a green one here. They're really trying to sneak them in there. We do have a bridge. I guess we could use that bridge. Just do something like that. We can take that out later. We need to refeed it somewhere else. And anything new? No. Alright. So we got 2 green feeding it now. And a white. And of course, white's gonna throw a monkey wrench in. We may end up needing to use our roundabout for the first time. So let's see where it's gonna best fit. Probably right there. Need one up there. Right straight in there. What other white ones do we got? Oh man, hopefully something wrong. No, I never do that lucky with me. Alright, so we got a yellow up here now. Nothing in yellow is fed into that. So and then we've got a white one here. That one we can just, it's got the roundabout, so we should be okay doing that. This yellow one, we've got 8. So we might have to use our first motorway. So let's get that set up. Right this way, and that way. That up. We're going to do that. So we keep that separate. We're going to bring this here. Feed that right straight to it. That'll work. Nice thing about this game, at least on the classic mode, is nothing is set in stone. So we can always reevaluate and go back to it. again, we're very early on in the game, so nothing's really hitting us hard. No big issues. Just level 2 destination. We're gonna need a bridge again. Should be nice to have another motorway pop in next month or next week. So this one's keeping up with 3. You can always pull a 4th one if needed. So the thing with these I've found is when you have these stragglers and you never end up using it, eventually it comes back to bite you, because they set it up so that when it starts running faster, all of the houses they provide are going to be used, especially when I've heard others you call a rush hour, when it just really gets intense, and that's up in the 2,000 range. After 2,000, 2,500, it starts getting super intense, and you've got to have everything. All right, we just hit 200. You've got to have everything feeding in and to the right spots, because you could have extras feeding in where you don't need them, and it might be hard to reroute them where you do need them. So I completely get, let's take another bridge. I completely get the methodology of keeping everything on its own separate line and how that really is efficient. Let's see, even need it right yet. So we can't sneak it in there. Nope, bet that way. Yeah. No. So that one's just gonna have to sit, because yeah, nothing up there is red. So we've got this line here and this line here. We've got 2 reds that are gonna be needed soon, and that's when our roundabouts are gonna get utilized even more. Okay. So that's why I was thinking early on, just to save time, so I don't, or not save time, but save efficiency. Oh, I don't need that for that, kidding. Early on, why I was playing in a way where I was setting up my streets systems kind of like a normal city does, and that does allow options, and it allows for these different neighborhoods that spring up and then stragglers to still have routes to get places. The challenge with that is figuring out how to set it up in a way that's going to alleviate traffic, and the more the city gets dense, you really have to, oops, I should be playing. The more the city gets dense, the more that traffic builds up. So this methodology of having separate lines as much as possible really does that, and you see a lot of these roads in here are going to prevent these stragglers from showing up where they aren't. And I guess this route system, there's a lot of parallel roads. Oops, let's get this in. We got a white one now feeding here. Got a couple bridges, so let's go ahead. Motorway, that'll be helpful. 37 roads is not bad. Alright, up over 300 now. Let's go ahead and put that in there. So these blue ones, okay, so now we gotta talk about rerouting. We got 3 blue ones feeding into a level 2 now. That level 2, let's go ahead and pop that up there. Let's go ahead and, just because that yellow one just popped in, there's no yellow feeding there, that shouldn't have been there. Okay. So we need to get blue in here. Let's try this. We've got 32. I don't want to use a... I don't want to go to a motorway yet. Let's see if we can... Blue one wants to show up there, we can feed it in easy. So now we got 4 still feeding this one, which is getting a little heavier, and it's got a long distance to go. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. We may end up, if it starts getting behind, but these 4 should be able to keep up even with that length. So let's see here. This is probably okay. We can't really fit it in anywhere. There's not any red in that. This white one we've got to get fed. This one's doing okay there, so maybe we were kind of feeding it in there because there wasn't anywhere else to go with it just yet. So let's bring this up here. And we got 3 feeding that one. All right, let's add it. We're down to 5 rows now, so we're gonna have to move one that's an automatic level 2 immediate. Wow. Okay, so we can get. Let's feed these in. Let's see what we can do. Little longer runway on the driveway alleviates a little bit, so much congestion. We're still gonna have, congestion where these all start to meet here, but I think that'll give us a good start. So we've got 2 up here, we've got this one here, and he's heading out. So we won't head one more out until, so we've got plenty. We've got 5 houses now. We got 10 cars feeding that. This one's got 6 cars, only 1's being used right now. That's in good shape. So we got 3 there, he's heading there, that one's there, and he's heading out. We still got 2 in the garage, 1's gonna be in the garage. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 feeding. So this one right now, it's still got 2 in the garage. Let's see what happens. Let's send it out right away. So it's not sending it out yet. It's able to keep it, so okay, that's okay. Wow, that white is going to be heavy pretty soon. So we're going to see some green spawn again, because those 3 were for there. We might have to use our motorway. Let's give it just a quick second to see if any others spawn elsewhere. Course, all the way across the board, so we're gonna have to use it. Alright. And we'll go ahead, because you never know what's gonna happen. We'll go ahead and get that onto that side. Something's gonna pop up there. So these are going up here. We could have. Still what I needed this here. Let's see how he gets up for a little bit. Pretty quick over that. Oh. Alright, we need a roundabout. Got a bridge still. We need a roundabout. Let's set up. We're gonna have to do it there. No. Alright. Hoping this first video that I'm talking loud enough. It's 11 at night. I don't want to wake others up in the house. Try and be conscientious that way if I can. See what just popped up. Yellow popped in right there. So we've got, it's going to be feeding there. So let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, that's a stinky place. Oh, shoot. Now shoot. Alright. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then this one. So we've got the roundabout back. Let's see if it fits any lower. It kind of fits in there. It's still going to accomplish what we want. We don't want to feed those two yellow ones on the route or on the motorway. No, you know what? So we've got blue and white sharing. We don't want to. Well, wait. Can we bring this on its... Nope, not there. Alright. This could be a problem. We'll keep an eye on that. Alright. So we got green. Should be fed. Why is this pretending? Just freaking out for a second. Alright, so red. This is feeding that. We need more over here. This is gonna, but it's not gonna for like this one's gonna need to steal. We need to feed this in. Interesting. We got yellow to figure out up there too. So let's that. Then they can start feeding into there and there. It might be beneficial though to separate so they're not clogging each other up. So let's see here. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that there. And that connection there. Alright. That'll alleviate congestion. Now let's get yellow. So now, at least it'll look, it's not going across, but it'd be nicer if, well that's, oh wait, that's, oh fun. was throwing me. Okay. Now we got no roads till we get these back. Hopefully that'll come back very soon. But it's Saturday, so some options coming back to us. This is being fed well, but there's a little bit of congestion. It might be good to run that around that, get rid of this altogether, actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's take a look. We got one bridge, no roundabouts. I might be able to, if I do that right, get rid of that roundabout. We'll get a roundabout that way. We can bridge feed that around that way. Not sure why I didn't think of that before. And then this is still feeding good. This one's getting from these three over here, but it's starting. Well, we got three heading out. Okay. So let's do that then first. Let's pick what we want. We're gonna get a roundabout back, and there's only limited places we can use roundabouts effectively. So let's get a bridge. All right. So let's get rid of that. These over this way. Okay. Come over. Come straight up. All right. Now these can come. Now we still got the green feeding that way. We got white coming this way, but at least these will come here. So these will be the primary 6 cars feeding it, and it'll draw on these as needed. So I guess you could, if we get an option for a light, that might be a really good spot to keep this going and feed these in as able. These two are still doing all right. Those two are doing okay. It's back. Those are eating that. This is coming up and around. These 4 are coming up and around, and they're doing a good job feeding that, but this might get congested, so we'll keep an eye on that. We're gonna feed that straight, get rid of that. We still can't get this guy in anywhere. It's not worth taking him around. What if we did this though? No, we can't get it in there either. It's gonna bring this down, but actually no, we can't even do that. We need all those guys. Actually, this one, these are keeping up. Let's do this. Get him in there. A couple tiles down here. Okay, so we could divert that down and bring one more, because we got 1, 2, and those are going quite a haul around. These two are pretty close, and they're the general main feeders. These will be the secondary feeders. These will be the last resort feeders. So if we start seeing them going, you know, we're gonna have to do something, adjust. We could feed that in there by bringing this down. So let's do that. Yeah. That'd be faster to have them come around that way, and we could get rid of that. Might be. it through would have. So we kind of bit the bullet and fed it in there, but then. Yeah, we gotta connect this again. It's feeding into that one. What else is there's something that's gotta be? We've got blue and yellow. It's kind of sitting out there. On red, that's gonna sit out there for a bit. That we're gonna have to deal with eventually. But for now is not the time. So let's see how green holds up here. Obviously, it's holding up there. Get a lot of these roads back once. Got red in there. Red's not connected there at all, so those aren't going to get used. Let's just put it down. Alright, blue is starting to pop up right here. Alright, this is alright, so we got 4 coming right here. So that's interesting. When cars come across here, now these are my observations. People watching this might already know this, but the ones that are already knowing this aren't going to be watching my feed anyways. I'm really going to be for those that are truly beginners. That's how I feel right now. I feel I can contribute something useful that I've learned on my own and that others haven't found maybe, but yeah. So it slows down as it heads in there just because of the potential for traffic to come out at it for safety's sake. Okay, that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Red's still feeding good all at one. This blue one, oh, because we stole and it's gonna come back to bite us. But this one's being better taken care of. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feeding into that one. And then we got 2 feeding into this one. So of course, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull this one back. Let's see if that is enough. Otherwise we can pull this one down too. Yep, both of those jumped out. Okay, so we're watching this, right? It's slowing down through there. What if we did this? Everybody on watching me is probably like, why didn't you do that? You know what? Let's try something. So those are heading up to the one on the top. Okay. That way we've got one intersection that it's slowing down, or maybe that's it now. Let's see. Let's test that. That does slow down there, so maybe motorway. Alright, so now let's see if those motorways are going to be an immediate need, because we fed all those in there and that took that. That's down. And we're okay. We can hold on to that motorway till we need it. Eventually this one isn't going to be worth that whole road. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's just sitting in the garage chilling. And it's kind of holding me up instead of going around. Go through and then this could come. Yeah, let's do that. That's why I go slow. Yeah, so we'll want to keep it on the line it was. Maybe it might get used a little bit there. Who knows? Who knows? We could. We've got 32. We could feed this into there. And that would be feeding that one if it was really needed. And this could come out there as well. Okay. All right, it's something. And if we start seeing those coming out, we know we're needing to refix stuff. At least it's an indicator that they're being needed instead of not being available. And then these start to what are we going to call those things? I don't care what other people call them. What are we going to call them? Urgency indicators. Yeah, it's kind of boring for now until something springs into mind. I usually think of stuff spur of the minute. So come up with a better name, but for now we're going to call it urgency indicators. All right, so those yellows are still okay. These blues, I think we've got 3 feeding this one now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feeding this one. All right. If we brought that down, then we'd have 5 feeding it to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's no, we need more of this. Okay. All of them are out though. So it's no urgency indicator yet, so that's, yeah, we'll keep that down. Okay. So, no, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. So red's gonna start feeding here. Got 1, 2, 3. So I'll go ahead and put these 3 like up there. Yeah. So that yellow's got, we're gonna have to use our motorway now. So those are holding up there. Just 2, so they're gonna need more. Let's get these guys facing. Alright. And we're gonna just feed it directly there. Okay. So that one's good. To then we're gonna have a 6-way intersection though. One other option would be to go up and around and down. We've only got a 19. Let's see if we can do it. See if that's even an option. We're on Thursday. Yeah, let's. Oh, 1 short. Let's see. We got 4 feeding into that one. Let's see, is anything going to be fed back in? We didn't delete anything. We just need that one. Alright. For now, we'll just steal 1 there. This is merchant. We'll feed that back in later. Just right there. Oh, that's right. This seems like it's getting caught up. This one with 3 starting to get so we've got that fed in. Nothing's coming from there, so let's force them to come from there. Let's go ahead and just take that. That's bad. Let's go ahead and cut these guys off so we can. There we go. That'll give us a few feet into here or up there. Should be more than enough to feed that. Those 2, they're going to be a third one joining. Those are good. Red, so got 3 to feed. Those, oh, you know what? Okay, 4. So it's only going to get tougher from here on. So let's do this. Let's pull these away. That away. There. Can we? Nope. Of course not. These greens are keeping up. Alright, let's see. It's Sunday. We have some commuters. Roundabout or bridge? I need bridge action in here. That would be good. Nothing there would be. We do have bridge. No, we can't give that back. That's kind of stuck the way it is. Alright, what else? We gotta feed that into there. Boy, if you're still watching, I do play slow and I apologize for that. I will get better at that. This is red. That's not feeding anywhere. Oh yeah, I got a decision to make. Man. Alright. We'll go with roundabout. This might be needed. Alright, 1,000 trips. So that opens up the challenges. I don't want to settle for that. I want 2,000 at least on each level. I should be good enough to get 2,000 at least. There. Then that feeds. And you know what? This guy can just go in there. Because he's going to hit the roundabout like these guys are. I just don't like extra intersections. Green boys trying to fit in. You know what? These guys can join that. Three. A couple in the stall still. Let's see here soon if those are going to stay in the stall. White, white. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We got 2 still here. Oh yeah, we gotta feed this one. there going to be any benefit to this plan? We're just going to end up congesting that. No, that's still good there. Alright, let's keep them separate. And then, there. Got enough yellow here that we can do something with them later. That blue, we feed those. It's keeping up. Alright, I think we're... Oh yeah. Give this one back. Put this one that way. That way. Did they just pop up out of there? Must have. That's alright though, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feeding here, and maybe 1, 2, 3, and so this is going to end up not being enough eventually. Once rush hour hits, we're going to need something there. Oops. There. Put that down. That's quite a long way, so it'd be nice for the next motorway to just cut that out. And these yellow ones we can bring up around and need it. Okay. Alright. Let's see how everything responds. So this greens should be catching up. What's popping up? So green is catching up from all of these guys. Put those together. The intersections. Slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be more than enough. They're directly feeding. The yellow one's coming from 1, 2, 3. That's level 1 still. Let's put that in there. Alright. So this red one. Oh, that's a level 2 now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright. That one's being taken care of. Alright. These still are not being called on yet, so this shouldn't be updated. It's just, it's a distance. Okay. Notification. Sneaky little. Alright. This one's this one coming around was going to be a motorway when we could, and it's Sunday. Let's see if we can. Since it's Sunday. Go crazy. Still, I thought we needed some traffic lights, possibly. Maybe right here. Got to feed in there. That's only going there, so this needs to come up. This could come in there. Those are coming around. Still no motorway. And then over here, right here. Is that really gonna save much? Maybe up here? Oh yeah, I can't. Alright. Well, we've got 5 roads. We need roads. Alright. Now we gotta get this rejiggered. And this. probably go around this to maybe better utilize the green. So that's gonna have to stay the way it is. This needs to come around. They're gonna keep forcing me to come around here, but they are pulling from those. So that's a potential spot if a new location pops up, which there's not a whole lot of space, but it could happen. Then we can, if we ever get a motorway again, then we can pull there. These are the only 3 yellows beating that. What if we did this? This is going to be a busy motorway, but might not be the end of the world. This is going to be busy in here, though. Could we rethink this? All right, I'm going to try something. So I don't see too many doing this. I'm going to try something since it looks like we could help yellow and blue out by going over the top. First, let's put that down there. I'm going to delete everything out except right there where we want that road. Yeah, right there where we want that road to end up. So we can see, maybe we could bring that up, this up. I like that. Everything funnels now. It's going to be kind of slow moving in there, but that's all that's going to be there. Now these guys, that. Now, can we fit? No. Yeah. This will keep. Yeah, that'll keep that intersection down, so we can. This is going to feed that way for blue, yellow, red's doing good, blue here, and then we're going to feed yellow there. So what about the other one? Right. Streaming stuff. A lot of those guys now I'm realizing weren't even being used. There's no cars out on the road for that. Figure that out. It's there. And then we're going to pull there. That might get congested there. Then we can bring it straight out there. And then take that one out. Cut that corner. If anything happens to show up on top, we can just feed it right in, or where it is. Now, I like the way that's turned out up there. So we're going to go at an angle. Okay. So does that look reasonable? Yeah. That's good. Some of that nonsense there shows guys, if they're yellow, can go there. If they're blue, they can go there. If there's something else, then we'll deal with that. This one's got 4 feeding in, 2 feeding in. Okay, we can switch this if needed. Drag that one up there if needed. Actually, no, it's fine now. This one's got these 2 feeding in, and then this neighborhood feeding in. Does that look? Let's try that again. Can't if I heard a ton. Is that any better? Yeah, that's what we had before. Alright. Yep. Doesn't hurt to try, but didn't really do much. Still got 6 feeding down to 1. Might need to... Wait a sec. These are all feeding to that one. All those are feeding to that one. These are starting to come here, but we could bring the motorway from here down to there. If that's the case, they should be able to feed that. Okay. Anything screwy that showed up, not connected right or connected to the wrong lines? No. Okay. Mercy. So blue is starting to work its way down. Of course. Alright. I guess we're gonna do that. So, this blue... Let's just go. Blue down. Alright, so that's still level 1. So that's going there. It's going there. So this one's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should, yep, that's good. This one's got the whole neighborhood up there, as well as some purple lot balls there. Those are feeding up into that one. This is not ideal. I don't like this, but alright. What was I doing that might need these? Oh yeah, yellow. Alright, so let's see if we can delete that out. Put that up. There. That'll be in there. Okay, let's see what spawns. What's this? Is that? That's 8 houses. That's okay. take pressure off and get me roads back. So this point, that's being okay. This one down here. So I'm gonna get this there. And then I guess for right now we can feed it later with the motorway. It's really doesn't keep up. What showed up? Another blue. Not really have access to anything going into that. This is still keeping up. Does that need to? No, that doesn't need to be in there. That'll be better there. This might be time for a redesign in here. I just don't see any obvious solutions. So I don't necessarily want to go gangbusters on that just yet. However, there's a lot of vehicles driving on it, so we're going to have a lot more roads to repave in our storehouses before I even attempt that. I'm going to gain some here. But these are out, so those are going to be stuck until they come home. That I might gain. Not gonna, we'll think about that. We'll think about that. Man, an hour and 10 minutes, this is not going to work for a podcast this length. If anybody's still listening to me, you're getting very bored. Or, who knows, maybe I'm making some sense that I don't think I am. Alright. Shut up over here. That's, right now we got blues. Okay, urgency meters. Urgency meters. Ticked off meters. Angry pins. Okay. Not gonna do anything there. So, I could think about something here. I could feed this, all these blue into here, which would allow me potentially to get rid of this run. And I can feed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directly at that single. And I could get rid of this connection. This would free up space there. Let's try that. Alright, so let's put that up there. There. Okay. Alright, that might work really well. Okay, so we're going to take our mini motorway. We're going to feed that straight into that one. We're going to feed it sideways. I like the look of that better when it's like that. Don't know why. Alright, so I just had a little, I wouldn't say an epiphany. We're going to feed that there. That there. I don't know if that's going to be. I'm going to bring that around and get rid of that one. That way, red comes around here. most of the blue. We're going to leave these two. We're going to feed this one there. Get rid of that. That one. Yeah, feed that there. So now all of these are going to go up here. Now, if that gets that going pretty quick, these guys. Wait, why? Oh. Hey, that's handy. Of course. Alright, let's see this. It's back. So these are all out. That is maxed. So this one's good. So let's no, two right there. So let's do this. This is gonna come there. That'll give us one. So that this can come over here. Can I? No, I need one for that too. I'm gonna get one back here, and it's Friday. Some of these I don't know where these references are even coming from. I just remember them from movies and TV. All right. Come on now. Okay. So now we got one. Yeah, we got some in the. Let's see if that helps. Okay, they're starting to come out good. Fall back. That's good. We're hitting 2,000, so that's good. I like that. But I can bring that in. And we won't have to, because we've got. Well, now the garages are pretty empty, so we may. There. That's going to cause a lot of congestion, possibly. Is there any white ones connected to this system? What is that under? Oh, that's a blue one. All right. Let's those. Oh, those were out. Alright, leave that the way it was. We need to free focus that way. Coming out, I don't like that. Well, can't be helped. Where are these going? Why am I putting them up there? They're not going to do it. Oh, I know, because I was going to do this. Where can I steal from this one? Okay, there we go. There. We don't need a roundabout, we need roundabouts. There's a building. There's so this, okay, all right, good. So let's do this, this, pull that up there. Could even. Let's see what that does. Coming out of or going into a roundabout might not be a good idea. We can fix that. But then they can come down and feed into there. So those blue ones. Huh. I wonder. Oops. Yeah, this isn't going to be posted. Yes. Okay. This is where I'm currently struggling. I can't bring him in or her. And they are gonna start getting heavier. And there's no way to bring anything in from the outside except by a motorway. So we're gonna look out for a motorway. The other option is to do a transfer road here, but then that's going to bring red congestion into this blue, and that's not feasible. Because already red isn't coming in down this way, only blue is coming down, and they're coming only to there. So there's a little bit of congestion coming out that way and that way. The right way will just feed the left way. Should feed as well. All right. Okay. We just got over $2,000, so I like that result. I'm not by any means giving in. I'm just gonna let it play out a little bit, see where we're at, see where the That's gonna be trouble. That's now is trouble. All right. We do have a bridge. So what if we funneled them that way? Because then we'd be feeding two cycles. That's pulling everything, giving her all she's got kept. You know what? These are not there. Okay. Yes, so red's feeding you. This roundabout's not congested. This is where my congestion is. Don't have a roundabout. Nothing I can even really. I mean, I guess I could sacrifice this and just make it, but I don't think it would fit in there. Blow this up to try, because this is starting to not keep up. I need to get, where do I have yellows not being used? Vehicles has been pulled to help feed that. wonder if this has been a mistake, if I shouldn't have brought it in that way. Yeah, so there's too much coming in there, and there's only a little bit. Yeah, let's pull this out. There. Okay, let's see if that helps. Those are getting all used. This is... I gotta do something about that. Is this helping? What if I bring these guys over here and bring these guys, because we've still got... I could bring that right there, and then they're all just funneling in right there. Let's try it. I got 37 roads. Yep. I'm gonna need a light. I need a light that way. Pull that out. Okay, so let's see if all of this going over there. Man, that's a long way around. Way long way around. These were funneling in pretty quick there. This is not going to start until those all come back. Hopefully these... Let's see if that made a mess. This looks like it's... Okay. Surprisingly, these are keeping up. That's coming back. This is starting to come down. That's so this is doing nothing for me. Where did I see stuff I needed to refeed? I'm interested. This one. Although these are all sitting out there. Still keeping up. Not pulling anything there yet. Everything here is doing its job. Even these aren't even... They're gonna be needed, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the ability to feed them in. This is not heated up yet. That's all. Yeah, yellow is not a problem right now. Right now. I say that now. This red is good. That red is good. That's keeping up. It's blue. That's the problem. And it's because there's a lot of ground for it to cover to go a long way around. How can I speed that up? What can I do? What if... What if I did sacrifice that and brought in I could refeed the blue this way through. Blue and red, whatever. Let's try that. That might even eliminate. No, then I got yellow coming around. Where's yellow going? Yellow's coming around. Where is yellow going? Is it... Huh? this is all feeding into that. These are all just sitting there. And they're not needed, but where would they go? This is going to be coming through here. This road would be good and gone. Yeah, alright. Let's delete this out. Let's bring that down. Alright. There's not a lot of traffic there. Good. So now, blue has its route to that. So we do need to keep blue available. Oh, okay. That's why all of this is being used. There's no blue. And when I say being used, they're all tied up here. Alright. So let's see if that roundabout can hurry up. So let's see if we can do anything with this. Blue's gonna have a faster route this way. Hopefully. Is that gonna mess up red though? Those are level 1s. Famous last words. Okay. Oh my God. Looks like a Christmas tree almost. Okay. So. There. Let's bring it. I forget about this. wise or unwise? What am I forgetting? There's no more blue coming. Oh. That blue just became a straggler. Not going to look like a straggler because it's got one car feeding it. That could have been tough. So it's still a bit to go, but might be good. I'm gonna have a little bit coming. It's almost Sunday. Sunday. Man, I wish it was. I get those in there. I need this red one and this red one to feed into this. It's good. Pull those out. It's good feature. Not gonna be enough for it. I guess. Since there's no more blue coming up that way, and that's only feeding blue. Now they're coming that way. This is going to be one major hub. It's going to be a problem. Big problem. And I don't know if all of this change is going to happen fast enough. You only live once. I guess. That's gonna free up. Gets one more in there. That'll keep that viable a little longer. This though is landlocked. All right, let's see what happens. If we can get around that. There. Is that gonna do anything? This becomes pointless now, so we could get around about from there. actually is slowing it down. So we can delete that one out. Feed right through there. Yeah. Now the blues. Tighten that up. So, but a bridge isn't really going to help us. So I want to bring over here to pick up that one. Do that. Let's try that. Oh, this one's loose. All right. That's catching. That's catching. That's catching. Is this getting up from 3? That's blue. Look at that. It's 2. Oh yeah, I was going to make this up. Let's get finish that for sure. Get those out. They're gonna come in time. There's a lot of mess going on. I don't think that helped anything. What it gained in time traveling around, it just caused a bottleneck for others. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. There's no time to change it around again. I think this one's gonna go first. Or this one, depending on. Yeah, maybe. No, okay. Right. Alright, let's update our high score list. So, let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see what our ranking was. Top 5. That's not bad. It's 27. 5%. Okay. Alright. So, oh yeah. So I need to make, we're not going to do it tonight. Our next video, Tech Tokyo current. Get that set up for next time. Alright, so learn some lessons. Get into the top 1% or so. I gotta be more efficient. But, you know, I'm living and learning. Definitely seeing the error of setting it up like a regular city, but I guess maybe we can explore that in game 2 and see different techniques that can make that work, because it would seem a little bit weird for a game that seemed designed to set up a city and then not be able to set it up like a real city, but I guess it's not a simulation, it's just a game. So, alright, well, fun times had by all. So until next time, we will see you